Okay, so here we go. We will try and release a coin today, a meme coin. Now, I created this little bit of artwork. Thank you very much to my daughter for creating the 3D dummy and the balloon print. It looks very nice, and we downloaded this cool little punk golden city in the background. Okay, so we'll head over to pump.tires and make sure you click on the correct site, and we'll go on here, and you have a little button up here which explains how it works. So you go on there, and then we can read off there. So obviously you need to access this page, connect it through the browser which your wallet is connected to. So obviously up here you have our internet money wallet. We'll connect that shortly. Pretty much just the gist of it all is that it is a meme coin launch. It'll go onto the pump.tires platform to start with. 1% of the total PLS liquidity as a reward once it migrates to Pulse X. So it starts off and it has to do a liquidity a bonding curve, which it needs to trade at least 200 million PLS to accelerate onto the Pulse X things. When this happens, then OG wallet, which is the founding wallet, which we will talk about in a minute, will be granted 1 million tokens. There's a total supply of 1 billion, and you get 1% of that, which is 1 million. Of course, I think it gives you the option to actually pre-buy some as well if you wish to. Okay, so in this view here, you can see the current king of the hill. So how it works is once you've created a new coin and launched it on this launch platform, this is what it is. It's a launch platform. And you can see down here that you've got stuff that is like 40% done down here, because that's the bonding curve that needs to complete. Once it makes it to the full transition, it'll migrate onto the Pulse X trading platforms. It needs to build up enough liquidity, and once this happens, the liquidity tokens are burnt, so it can never be rugged on you. This is why it's great. And if you're asking yourself, why would you bother doing this? If you've got a bit of community behind you and you want to do something like launch your own coin for that community, and those people are enough to push it over the line, then it is a good idea, because if you're holding the core Richard Hart tokens, by using these platforms, it burns those tokens, because it has to go through the PLS, it has to go through Pulse X, so a number of tokens get burnt. So when they're burnt, they don't come back, and there's forever shorting the supply of those tokens, which means that they can only go up. Okay, so once you connect your wallet, of course, it's going to ask you to connect to the pump.tires, which you have to agree to, and connected successfully. Now, I've pre-done this because I wanted to bring a little bit of money over. I have created a new account for this purpose. So you ask, why would I create a new account? Well, you want this account to be stable and secure and not doing a lot of stuff. Generally, if you link a coin to an account, people who purchase from that account or buy any of these coins will monitor that account to see if they're going to try and have a large supply of it and dump that supply on the people, etc., etc. that are linked to coins, because they get fear that you're going to dump the lot on them. And this is one of the things that we're trying to avoid. And one of the things I can surely say that I'd never do that to anybody. So we're going to link to this account. So I've already got some PLS over there. I do want to pre-purchase some coins for myself to help the coin get along a little bit. So I've allocated myself 22 million PLS. Remembering you've got to get up to 200 million PLS for it to graduate. So this will give it a little boost. So now we can go on to the stage, we can create a coin. Now, before you do this, you need to have some sort of image that you can access to put up there for your coin Lego. So make sure you've got that ready to go as well. Make sure you've got your wallet connected. Make sure you've got funds in that wallet to create the coin. Okay, so coin name. So we are going to do this as the Dummyverse token. Okay, so we've got our little Lego in there. We've got Dummyverse token. The ticker name is DVT, an abbreviation. Now this is where you get the option here, be the first one to buy. So I can allocate X amount of coins. Now I've purposely done this so that I can put 20 million in. So look at that, I'm gonna get lots to start with. Look at that, that's kind of cool. Okay, so the other thing that you have to remember, if you have accounts and everything else like that, then you can link all of these to those accounts. Put everything in, called it the Dummyverse token, DVT is the ticker. I've offered up 20 million PLS to start with. Crypto Dummy is my X title. I'm not going to worry about my Twitter title. I've linked in the Dummyverse webpage that I've created. Now, I will be updating this shortly, so if you go there directly for any reason it hasn't been done or you can't see anything, don't panic. I will be updating it, artwork in for this and any other coins that I have been creating, and I will change the roadmaps. Okay, right, so now I have to work on why it is not letting me create the token.